Abeokuta, known for its red sands and historic rocks, has always been a town where mystery and tradition blend. Beneath the shadows of Olumo Rock, in a corner of Sepon, lived Jokotade, or as people would later know her, Aya Jok. She was a woman known more by her struggles than her name. Widowed before 30, with a sick child and an empty purse, she sold roasted corn, banana, and groundnuts in the dust, often barefoot and her palms hardened as a result of hard work. At night, she would cry quietly, praying that God should just take her if life would remain like this. She kept hoping God answers her prayer, but he didn't until misfortune in disguise smiled on her one afternoon. On that hot afternoon, just as she was packing her unsold goods, she saw an elderly man dressed in old osook, bent over and trying to carry a heavy bag up the stairs leading towards the forest. Everyone ignored him. But not Aya Jok. She dropped her goods and offered to help, sweating profusely. At the end, the old man smiled at her, his eyes sharp but kind. "People like you are rare," he said. "Do you want to rise?" She hesitated, but nodded. "I give you a blessing, but it comes with a warning: never let another soul know the root of your success. If you break this rule, your gain will turn to grief." He handed her a black soap tied in red cloth, and a curry-filled calabash. "Every morning, wash your body with this soap. The water, keep it. Use it to cook. The more people eat it, the more they crave it." Aya Jok did as told. That night she dreamt of the man again, standing close to a tree inside the forest at night. What a creepy sight. Within weeks, she went from hawking to setting up a bench and pot under a mango tree near Itoku Market. Her meals: Gary and Ifo with pomo. But people came from nowhere. One civil servant even said, "This food dey sweet pass my wife Ono." Soon, market women, bus conductors, apprentices, all swore by her meals. By the end of the year, she bought a small shop. Then a second one. Her child was now in a good school. She wore ankara with gold lace, and her skin glowed like oil. Everyone whispered, "God has buttered her bread." But Aya Jok never forgot the rule. She rose with ritual discipline, woke by 4 a.m., bathed with the black soap, gathered the water, then whispered incantations as she stirred it into her soup pot. She never allowed anyone in the kitchen until she was done. Even her staff thought it was just Madam's method. Among her workers, 3 young girls stood out: Dupe, bold and smart; Taupe, religious and quiet; and Risi, talkative and clumsy. Dupe was the clever one. And curious. She noticed things. The chants. The locked doors. The smell of camphor around the bathroom. The way customers always looked half asleep but happy after eating. One day, Dupe stayed late, claiming she forgot her purse. Hiding behind the storeroom curtain, she saw Aya Jok pour dark water from a yellow bowl into the cooking pot. Naked, her body was still wet from the bath. She didn't just pour, she chanted, stirred, and smiled. "Jesus Christ," Dupe whispered. "So no bath water she dey use." Dupe left that night with her whole world turned upside down. For days, Dupe debated her next move. Should she run? Should she report to the police? Or should she use this secret to her advantage?